Feel the waves cut through me, hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing in. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights paint the skies, only you can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me. So alive, make it last forever. Stop in time, yeah, I'm surrendering. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights paint the skies, only you can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me move. Can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me.
Welcome in, everybody, to the Booty Scoot Racing channel for the All Out Dirt Tour Season 2 for the Super Late Model Division. Here's tonight's track fact. We're getting ready to tackle on the Lanier Speedway, a 0.37 mile dirt track oval here. As I meant to change it to asphalt. Excuse me, opened in 1982 in Braselton, Georgia. And we have a sold out crowd of 55,000 asses, well, 5,500 asses in the seats tonight for the All Out Dirt Tour Season 2 kickoff, excuse me. And ladies and gentlemen, these guys are dialing in these super late models. We'll throw it down here on the main broadcast, where these guys continue to load into these race cars. Guys are down here at the weight station dialing in these race cars. We heard that the number 02 of Nicholas Maynard's a little bit underweight here, as he'll have to try to figure in how to get that down here. Tonight, the All Out Dirt Tour presented by Street Toys right there on the side of the wall. And ladies and gentlemen, the All Out Dirt Tour presented to you by Pop's Porch Bed Swings. Ladies and gentlemen, go catch them. Custom-made, handcrafted, 864-978-1913. Down here on the main broadcast, ladies and gentlemen. Doing things different this year for Season 2 for the Super Late Model All Out Dirt Tour season. Ladies and gentlemen, getting ready to kick off tonight's heat races as they load into the night's field. We're set for one heat race. 7 guys are loaded into the field tonight around the Lanier Speedway, getting ready to tackle on heat race number 1. Looks like drawing the lucky pole spot here tonight. Driving the number 5, STI Johnson, super late model from Greer, South Carolina. That's Chase Johnson. Starting in the second place spot on the outside, driving the overplay, lenient loans, super late model from Wilford, South Carolina. That's the 22-year-old of Nicholas Maynard. Starting in the fourth place spot here tonight in the second row on the outside from Nancy, Kentucky. Driving the number 88, Jarrett, super late model, Logan Perriman. Corey Tesner driving the Maccabee Auto Services LLC, number 8 super late model, down on the bottom side. He'll round out the third place spot here tonight. Michael Durham Jr. from Burnside, Kentucky, driving the Laser 119 super late model. We'll start P6, excuse me, here tonight in heat race number 1. He's looking to make his way to the front here tonight. for Season 2 for the first time on the All Out Dirt Tour. Tyler Bickford, runner-up last year in the championship for Season 1 for the All Out Dirt Tour from Anatoch, California. Driving the number 07, that's Bicky Tyler Bickford. James Fountain driving the number 6 Flow Racing Super Dirt Late Model from Greenville, South Carolina. Starts here on the back end. Chase Johnson presses the gas off. We're racing here in Lanier for the All Out Dirt Tour Season 2 for heat race number 1. Yo, 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 yo. These guys are standing out here. 15 laps are what we're scheduled for heat race number 1. The only heat race we'll have here tonight. Then we'll head on over to the main event. Looks like Chase Johnson's going to come flying through your screen through turns 1 and 2. Yo, 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 yo. He'll have Tyler Bickford and the rest of the crew chasing right behind him. Tyler Bickford trying to run down Corey Tesler for that second place spot. There's a little bit of contact made in turns 1 and 2. 13 laps left to go here in heat race number 1. They're going to pick off very quickly, ladies and gentlemen. You are tuning in here to the Booty Scoot Racing channel live here on the TikTok platform. You can head on over to the YouTube page where we post all the conclusion of the races there. You can check out all the full race highlights. Corey Tesler ripped the top side on the racetrack there, but Tyler Bickford's looking for the slide job out on the back straightaway. Tyler Bickford will sling it down in the bottom side of the racetrack. Look like he's able to clear himself down there. Looks like the caution flag is blown. Caution flag is out here for the number 6 of James Fountain from Greenville, South Carolina. We will back that ass up as we always do for an all-out dirt tour instant replay for the Flow Racing late model James Fountain. We'll take a look and see exactly what happened to him here as he continues to try to back that ass up here. James Fountain looks like he maybe just got a little bit too much of that late model. Sends him around here on the bottom side. Nicholas Maynard screws by on the top side, but James Fountain turns around here on the Booty Scoot Racing channel. He's able to get that thing refired up and loaded. We got the instant replay pulled up here. We'll throw it back down here on the main broadcast. James Fountain tries to get that thing shaking back up here. Chase Johnson's going to be the race leader. Pull the lucky straw here to lead heat race number 1 from the pole here tonight from the Lanier Speedway in Braselton, Georgia. Chase Johnson currently rounds out the first place spot with Tyler Bickford hard charging his way here through the field, trying to make something shake here. Corey Tesner down on the bottom side with Logan Perham and Nicholas Maynard will drop to the back of the pack here after starting in the second place spot. James Fountain will keep it going here, and Peter the pace car should get ready to re-rack these things, get them going here. You're chilling in the spectator seats here tonight live from the Lanier Speedway. $10 a ticket because this is what you could get here. Peter's off on the racetrack. Chase Johnson's going to be the race leader here. We're ready to go with 10 laps remaining here in heat race number 1. Peter the pace car will cut the lights back on. We'll take one more lap around the Lanier Speedway. Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching the All Out Dirt Tour live here on the Booty Scoot Racing channel. Kicking off the Season 2 for the All Out Dirt Tour. Ladies and gentlemen, if you missed it last year, Kevin Walker was the Season 1 champion. Head on over to the YouTube page and watch all of Season 1 over there. Chase Johnson's going to be on the inside here with Tyler Bickford here on the outside with the restart. The 8 and the double 8 here in the second row, followed by Logan Perham and Michael Durham Jr., the 2 Kentucky boys. Chase Johnson will press the gas here. We are back. Green here from the Lanier Speedway. 8 laps remain here in heat race number 1. Tyler Bickford will sail the top side of the racetrack there, trying to run down the race leader, and Chase Johnson not able to make something shake here in the turns 3 and 4. Got the battle back here, trying to fall right behind the back end here. We're riding on board with Logan Perham as he rips the top side of the racetrack here around the Lanier Speedway. Logan Perham will take the trip all the way from Kentucky down here to Georgia. Looking to make something shake here, pick up the victory, lock himself into the playoffs. The number 88 selling the top side of the racetrack here. 6 laps to go here in heat race number 1. The 119 of Michael Durham Jr. trying to make something shake here around the number 8 of Corey Riptide Tesner, but he's not able to do something, but he'll continue to rip the bottom side of the racetrack here. Bottom feeding up to the right, left rear quarter panel, of the number 8 late model, but he's not able to make something shake here. The number 119 of Michael Durham Jr. 5 laps to go here from Burnside, Kentucky. He's trying to make his way through the field here, ladies and gentlemen. We appreciate you guys tuning in here tonight. Slap that like button, press that follow button. It helps us out a lot here. Michael Durham Jr. trying to make his way through the field. Showtime Chase Johnson running away with the race lead here. As Tyler Bickford's got some race company here from Logan Perham on the outside. Logan still trying to make something shake. Flying through your living room here on the top side of the racetrack here. Trying to make something shake. 3 laps to go here. Tyler Bickford can't get rid of the number 88. The MWSS Super Late Model still stuck here on the bottom side, but he's able to slide job around here for the second place spot. And it looks like the number 88 of Logan Perham is going to commit to the top side of the racetrack here with 2 laps remaining. Nicholas Maynard trying to field in the backside here. The number 119 and Corey Tesner continue to bang door fenders here. Riding on board with the race leader, Chase Johnson. He's got the white flag here in the turns 1 and 2. down on the bottom side of the racetrack. Showtime, Chase Johnson will take it into turns 3 and 4 for the final time tonight here in heat race number 1. Chase Johnson will pick up the heat race win here tonight. From Lanier, looks like you'll have to get the second place spot. The Tyler Bickford down here over Logan Perriman, Corey Tessner, Michael Durham Jr., Nicholas Maynard, and James Fountain will round it out from the pits here. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the All-Out Dirt Tour. Showtime, Chase Johnson wins heat race number 1. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're just now tuning in with us, as we always do, we're going to kick it on down here for the national anthem. We ask you guys to rise and stand as you're able to as we support the troops. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Here we ask you guys to stand back up and rise as you're able to get ready to put on your driver's favorite cap. We're getting ready to go racing here. Moments away from the driver's introduction here for the feature for the All-Out Dirt Tour Season 2 kickoff. Ladies and gentlemen, as these guys begin to load in the field, we'll kill the music here just a tad bit here. As we get ready to fill out the field, you should almost already know how things get down and loaded here on the Booty Scoot Racing channel. Heat race number 1 is in the books. It went to Showtime, Chase Johnson, and he should be the late model starting on the front row here tonight. Yes, there they go. So everybody loaded in. We had 7 cars show up here tonight, and it should increase as we fill, but 45 laps are scheduled here for the feature. These guys can keep it clean. We should be out of here up in no time. Showtime, Chase Johnson, though, from Greer, South Carolina, going to lead them from the front of the pack here tonight. And on the outside of him, the runner-up in Season 1 from Anatoch, California, driving the 07, Tyler Bickford. Logan Perriman was able to scrape out Corey Riptide Tesner right there for the 3rd place spot from Nancy, Kentucky. He'll drive the number 88 from the 3rd place spot here tonight. Corey Tesner from the Maccabee Auto Services LLC Super Late Model will round out the 5th place spot, 4th place spot here tonight in the 2nd place. Spot the 2nd row. Michael Durham Jr. from the bottom side here from Burnside, Kentucky. He'll be underneath the number 02 of Nicholas Maynard, looking to make something shake here tonight. And on the outside of him, the 02 Overplay Late Model of Nicholas Maynard. James Fountain to go around in the heat race here. They'll repair the Flow Racing number 6 Late Model from Greenville, South Carolina. They got the onboard cam back up and rolling here for James Fountain. He's looking to make something shake here tonight. Who's going to be lucky contestant winner number 1 here for season number 2? We'll kill the music here on the Booty Scoot Racing channel, as we appreciate you guys tuning in here tonight. Should be one hell of a race. Showtime, Chase Johnson back for season 2. Tyler Bickford back for season 2. Corey Tesner back for season 2. A couple familiar faces and a couple new guys here. Logan Perriman filled in the season a couple times last night, but Showtime, Chase Johnson will kick off season 2 here tonight. And they'll break doors a little bit here in the turns 1 and 2 here. Corey Tesner's got Tyler Bickford all kinds of jacked up here. We're off and locked and loaded here, ready to go here for season 2 down on the bottom side of the racetrack. Everybody's able to fan themselves out. Chase Johnson down in the turns 1 and 2. He'll have the race lead here. Everybody's fanned out side by side here, trying to make some passes quick and early. 2 laps are going to be completed already this time around. These guys got to get these things dialed in, up and going. Chase Johnson will lead the first 2 laps here tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, every lap led is 1 point added to your total score. Logan Perriman in the number 88 spot, looking to make something shake. They'll fly down here in the turns 3 and 4. The number 119 Super Late Model up on the top side of the racetrack. The 2 Kentucky kids trying to go at it here for the 2nd and 3rd place spot. But Tyler Bickford, the West Coast kid, will come out here to the East Coast in Georgia, trying to make something shake here on the bottom. Ladies and gentlemen, we appreciate you guys tuning in here tonight. 5 laps are complete here for the All Out Dirt Tour Season 2 here. It's going to be one hell of a season. Ladies and gentlemen, the number 88 here's got some company. 3 wide down the back straightaway. In the turns 3 and 4 here. Lanier, the crowd will stand up. They'll go roaring. Ladies and gentlemen, we ask you to ask your mom to please keep her shirt down, because that is illegal here in the state of Georgia. Ladies and gentlemen, Chase Johnson sells through your living room here. 6 laps are complete down on the bottom side of the racetrack. Ladies and gentlemen, again, if you're loving what you're seeing, head on over to the Booty Scoot Racing channel on the YouTube page and head out all the Season 1 where the All Out Dirt Tour's already got a full season in there. 7 laps are complete here. Showtime Chase Johnson from Greer, South Carolina, down on the bottom side here. Never won a race in the All Out Dirt Tour. He's back full-time in Season 2. He's down on the bottom side trying to make something shake. Meanwhile, here comes Michael Durham Jr. up on the top side. James Fallon losing touch with the back of the pack here. So it's Nicholas Mater. They got to get things dialed in. Freddie the Flagman here, looking down on the bottom side of the racetrack here, making sure everybody's keeping nice and neat here around the racetrack. Corey Riptide testing down on the bottom side, but caution flag is flown here for James Fallon. Caution flag out here for the number 6 of James Fallon as he's tore up tremendously here on the bottom side of the racetrack. We'll back that ass up for the number 6 of James Fallon, and we'll throw up the incident replay here for the All Out Dirt Tour. James Fallon will rip on the top side of the racetrack here. Looks like he'll collect the outside wall. And it's bang hard into the outside wall tire barrier there. So a sledgehammer shot for the number 6 Flow Racing Super Late Model James Fallon. He'll have a fast repair inside of the pits here. His guys are going to have to hop the wall, get this thing up and going here. Ladies and gentlemen, we're underneath the caution flag for the first time for James Fallon. We'll take that quick commercial break and be back in just a second. Don't go nowhere.
All I wanna be, the world could change its heart. Dreaming is believing. Dreaming is
Bang, bang, back here on the Booty Scoot Racing channel. We ain't making you wait like Fox Sports Network. Fuck them guys. Ladies and gentlemen, here's the remaining season schedule for the All Out Dirt Tour. We'll head on over to the Houston Speedway 2 weeks from now for 50 laps of action-packed racing. But first, we're getting ready to go back racing here on the Booty Scoot Racing channel. We'll kill the music here. It's showtime. Chase Johnson has got them side by side here on the Booty Scoot Racing channel. Freddie the Flagman has that yellow flag sticking straight up in the air, telling us that we're going racing 1 lap from now, which is the next time around. It's going to be Tyler Bickford here, followed behind Logan Perriman, and Showtime Chase Johnson on the front side. Freddie the Flagman, here's Donald Trump, signs the no tax on overtime, so he's out here tremendously every single day this week on the Booty Scoot Racing channel, putting in that work, trying to collect the check here. Looks like we're going to be down 1 more car here, but we're getting ready to go back racing. Showtime Chase Johnson presses the gas here. Back racing here at the Lanier Speedway. Side by side in the turns 1 and 2. Showtime Chase Johnson's able to clear himself though for the race lead. Here comes Logan Perriman on the top side though. He's going to have to figure something out here and charge as he's got 11 and 11 here riding on board with Tyler Bickford as he continues to bottom feed the bottom side of the racetrack here. He's got guys on his inside and outside. Ladies and gentlemen, Tyler Bickford here down on the bottom side of the racetrack. See if we can't get a onboard cam. There we go. Tyler Bickford got his hands busy inside of that race car. As Logan Perriman here tremendously on the top side of the racetrack, trying to make something shake here. Looks like he's going to make a move for the race lead here down into turns 1 and 2. Logan Perriman and that number 88 Super Late Model has absolutely got it locked and loaded here. There may be a little bit of contact made there. Chase Johnson's in trouble for losing the race lead. Can he get up off the bottom in time? He's not able to. Give it to Logan Perriman that last time around. 16 laps are complete here at a 45. Ladies and gentlemen, Logan Perriman looking to complete his 2nd lap as the race leader, and he'll get it here. Logan Perriman will make the trip here to Georgia from Nancy, Kentucky. And his Outlaw Super Late Models continuing to bottom feed the bottom side of the racetrack here. Everybody else fanned out here. The battle's on though. Back here for looks like going to be the 3rd and 4th place spot here. Corey Tessner trying to make something shake here as he sees these guys battling it out in front of him. Riding on board with Corey, topside Tessner. Why do we call him topside? Well, you see it right there. Ripping the fence there, painting the picture on the Mona Lisa. As Showtime Chase Johnson's right in front of him. Showtime Chase Johnson from the race lead to 4th place in just a couple laps. Shows you how fast and competitive it is here on the All Out Dirt Tour. Ladies and gentlemen, everybody you see here running full time here this season. 25 laps remain next time around. The 07 of Tyler Bickford trying to make sure that he can hold off that position from the 119 of Michael Durham. Michael Durham continue to try to battle back here. And his Burnessel 119 Super Late Model's got some speed in it here on the top side. Everybody continuing to paint the top side of the racetrack here. So can almost guarantee that they're almost trying to set up something here for the bottom side. Here's the bottom side of the racetrack here. Is he riding on board with Michael Durham? Continue to feed himself in here. As he rips another tear off there from the racetrack, from his helmet here. Ladies and gentlemen, 24 laps to go here on the All Out Dirt Tour Season 2 kickoff opener from the Lanier Speedway. We were supposed to kick it off at the Lucas Oil Speedway. We'll reschedule that for a couple of weekends from now, but we're short track racing 2 weeks from now. And if you don't want to miss it here, we appreciate you guys sticking around here on the Booty Scoot Racing channel. No more to come after this. You'll have to wait 2 more weeks, ladies and gentlemen. If you want to catch the all-out dirt tour again, have to use the Speedway, but if you're interested in East Mobile, that's what the Booty Scoot Racing channel's got coming up here soon. Head on over to the YouTube page in the top right corner of your screen and check out all the Season 1 battles that we had there, ladies and gentlemen. Looks like Showtime Chase Johnson here has lost the battle for the race lead. Now he's battling side by side with Corey Tessner down here on the bottom side. The battle for the 4th place spot is on, and Corey Tessner is hungry for another position here as Nicholas Maynard continues to lose the backpack of the back here. Will he become a factor in the lap traffic here? Michael Durham still trying to run down Tyler Bickford here, but Logan Perriman, the race leader here, selling away as you look out the asset cam of the Intercarol Racing Shots. Tread Demon 88 machine as he is just rolling away here. He's got an ultimate setup here with 19 laps to go here. Tyler Bickford, though, slowly closing in for the race lead here as they come across the front stretch here. Live from the Lanier Speedway, the MWSS Super Late Model here, slowly charging. He'll cut the faster lap that last time around. So Tyler Bickford back down on the bottom side of the racetrack here. He's bottom feeding with 18 laps to go. Chase Johnson here. It looks like he'll be able to complete the pass around Corey Riptide Tessner. Corey Tessner up on that top side of the racetrack, though, trying to make something shake. Nicholas Maynard, though, running for his life down here on the bottom side of the racetrack here. And here comes Logan Perriman. That's the race leader. So you see the gap here. Could the lap traffic become a factor here with 16 laps to go here as they fly here in the turns 1 and 2? Some beautiful shots here around the Lanier Speedway underneath the lights here on a Friday night for some short track dirt racing. Who the hell doesn't love this here? Make sure you go ahead and press that follow button and press that like button as we got a spoiler sitting in the middle of the racetrack here. Some debris on the racetrack. These guys are going to have to drive around and keep out of it. They want to keep that left and right front here. It looks like Corey Riptide Tessner has plunked the right front off the right front off that race car here. Because he's got no right front fender, ladies and gentlemen. Corey Riptide Tessner, though, trying to make some speed here. And the battle for the race lead is on. Here is the number 88 of Logan Perriman has opened up the door for Tyler Bickford here. And we're going to have a battle within about 10 laps to go here for the race win. Here's the battle box here. Looks like it. Logan Perriman will scrape the outside wall there. That'll cost him big time. And that's allowed Tyler Bickford from Manitowoc, California to shake his way up here to the race lead. He'll take it down on the bottom side of turns 1 and 2 here. That looks like he'll be able to slide back up to the top with no help. Well, no worry behind him here. It looks like the battle is shaking off back here for as well. So Logan Perriman, that must be his ass end that we see on the race car here. He's got no ass end on his. Ladies and gentlemen, the battle is heating up, though, here for the 2nd place spot now is Michael Durham Jr. The 2 Kentucky kids are battling it out for the 2nd place spot here. The 119 on the top side. Meanwhile, that's just allowing Tyler Bickford, you look out the front cam of the 119 on Michael Durham, to run away with it here from the Lanier Speedway here. These guys continue to battle side by side on the Booty Scoot Racing channel. 9 laps remain here around the Lanier Speedway to kick off the opening season for Season 2. The opening race for Season 2 for the All Out Dirt Tour. Riding on board with Showtime Chase Johnson, who scooted his way back up there to the 3rd place spot. Him and Corey Tessner both with some right front damage to those super late models. You can only imagine that beating and banging that they did earlier, ladies and gentlemen, might have to come back to bite them here. 7 laps to go for Tyler Bickford. Tyler Bickford will come across the line. Nicholas Maynard. That's the lap traffic car right there. Here comes the race leader of Tyler Bickford here. So you see the battle. Nicholas Maynard running for his life here. Will he be a lap traffic factor here? Will that open up the door for the number 119 of Michael Durham from Burnside, Kentucky, looking for his first win here in the All Out Dirt Tour? Meanwhile, Tyler Bickford here, you're riding out the front bumper of the race leader, Tyler Bickford here. He's sailing down on the bottom side of the racetrack. Bottom feed on that late model with 5 laps to go here. It's going to be Bickford, Durham, Johnson, Perriman, and then Tessner right on the ass end of Logan Perriman here. Now the battle for the 4th place spot is back on here. Corey Riptide Tessner to not be denied down here on the bottom side. Logan Perriman has absolutely knocked the toe out on the back end of that late model on that number 88 machine after leading the most laps here tonight. Looks like mathematically Tyler Bickford's not going to be able to lead more laps than him, but he'll be able to get around the lap traffic of Nicholas Maynard. It's Nicholas Maynard will lose the lap here on the all-out dirt tour with 2 laps to go here. Michael Durham and Showtime Chase Johnson not even in contention with one another for the second place spot. That leaves Tyler Bickford seeing the white flag this time around on the Booty Scoot Racing channel. Presented by AFLglobal.com. Side by side here in the turns 1 and 2. Tyler Bickford will sail off of turns 2 down the back straightaway into turn 3. He'll sail off of 3 and 4 here. Tyler Bickford will come across the line and he will win the season opener for season 2 here on the Booty Scoot Racing channel. Corey Tesner and then Logan Perriman will rank it out here. Tyler Bickford picks up the victory here tonight on the Booty Scoot Racing channel to kick off season 2 from Anatoch, California. How about that, ladies and gentlemen? Tyler Bickford, his first win since the first race of season 1. He's back in victory lane here. See if we can't bring up a little bit of music here on the Booty Scoot Racing channel as the fireworks continue to blow here at the Lanier Speedway for Tyler Bickford here in his super late model. Ladies and gentlemen, give us just a moment. See if we can't get a pit reporter down there. And see if we can't get some driver interviews from your favorite drivers. Ladies and gentlemen, Tyler Bickford brings home the victory. Give us just a moment. We'll be right back.
All right, if you're new here, it's really simple.
Bang, bang. Welcome back here to the Booty Scoot Racing channel. We've just wrapped up the Season 2 kickoff race here live from the Lanier Speedway. We had one heat race tonight, ladies and gentlemen. This is how it went. Showtime Chase Johnson was able to pick up the victory there in heat race number 1, followed by the second place spot of Michael Durham Jr. Ladies and gentlemen, Showtime Chase Johnson was the victory, but Logan Perriman brought home the second place spot. Tyler Bickford, excuse me, that thing's all over the place. Brought home the second place spot. Logan Perriman got the third place spot. Corey Tesner brought home the fourth place spot. Michael Durham got the fifth place spot. Nicholas Maynard will get the sixth place spot, and James Fountain was the only caution flag there in heat race number 1. This was the feature and how they shook out for the night's main event. Tyler Bickford just secured the victory here on the Booty Scoot Racing channel here tonight at the Lanier Speedway. Michael Durham Jr. was able to pick up the second place spot from Burnside, Kentucky. Showtime Chase Johnson will get the third place spot here tonight, followed by Corey Tesner in the fourth place spot. Logan Perriman will get the top 5 spot here, and Nicholas Maynard and James Fountain, just like heat 1, will round out the 6th and 7th place spot. Ladies and gentlemen, we see you running up the chat here. Guys, ladies and gentlemen, the crowd's going wild. They want to hear from Tyler Bickford. We got a pit reporter down there on pit road, ladies and gentlemen. Here is your race winner, Tyler Bickford. Do you guys got us down there on pit road?
We're down here in Victory Lane at the Battle of the Lake at Lanier Speedway with the race winner, the number 07 of Tyler Bickford. Tyler, you're back in Victory Lane here for the first time in quite a while since you picked up a win in Season 1, but you kick off Season 2 here tonight with a win at the Lanier Speedway. Kind of walk us through your night there.
Yeah, everybody was fast, so I knew it was going to be tough. I just, man, I can't speak right now. I was just patient and hung around. I got pretty lucky there with the leader taking out his spoiler there.
The number 07 of Tyler Bickford, still trying to find the words to say here for the victory. We'll move down to the second place finisher, the number 119 laser late model of Michael Durham. Michael, walk us through your night here tonight. You were able to fight your way up through a little bit of traffic there. You bring home the P2 spot.
Well, I'm going to let you know this thing stuck ass in the heat. And luckily we're turning around in the feature and felt good, but just wasn't catching Tyler, and we got lucky with Logan's fucking spoiler just coming off. Oops, excuse my language.
That's the number 4 late model of Michael Durham here. He'll finish the P2 spot. We'll scoot down here to the final podium spot here tonight for the number 5 of Showtime Chase Johnson. Chase, kind of walk us through your night here tonight at Lanier. You rebuild your whole program for the super late model division. You finally come back out here for season 2.
Yeah, it was. We had a fast car tonight. Glad we could lead however many laps we led there, but yeah, we was fast, but I don't know. We got tight there on one of the restarts, lost the lead. So glad we could finish podium. Good win to Tyler. He was fast. He's been fast all series long. So we'll regroup and go at it again here in a couple weeks.
That's the number 5 of Chase Johnson. We'll scoot down here to the number 8 late model of Corey Tesner. If Corey's still here, Corey, kind of walk us through your night here tonight. You were glowing underneath the lights of that bright paint scheme. Weren't quite able to make your way through traffic, but you did set in the top line there.
We were feeling good about halfway through. We were rolling on there on the bottom, and then bottom just got flicked off. Tried to go to the middle. Wasn't much there either. Could just never really find a place where my car felt comfortable. Top 3 were just pretty much on a rail all night, so congrats to them, and we'll try it again in the next couple of weeks.
That's Corey Tesner, driver of the number 8. We'll scoot down here to the double 8 of Virgil Perriman. Virgil, walk us through your night here tonight. You were able to scoot your way throughout the field. You led a couple of laps there, but you'll knock the spoil off and get a top 5.
Oh, man, dude, I had a rocket ship tonight. The, heat race, I was feeling good. I was like, man, this high seven we rolling for the feature. And then, they re-rolled the track, and, that high seven came in just better than ever. And Lady Luck just wasn't on my side tonight, I guess. I just liked that wall too much and just knocked off the spoiler. So, I don't know, maybe good job to Tyler, though. I mean, he got a fast car, but hopefully I can be up there battling again with him here in a couple of weeks.
Should be a great season ahead of us. That's the double 8 of Virgil Perriman. Back up to the booth here from down here on the victory lane at Lanier Speedway.
And back up here in the booth on the Booty Scoot Racing channel. That was the drivers' interviews here, post-race show for the Booty Scoot Racing channel. We'll continue to walk you through the night. If you're just tuning in here, ladies and gentlemen, this was the Heat 1 results and how they shook out the field tonight to start tonight's main event to kick off Season 2 for the All Out Dirt Tour. Ladies and gentlemen, the Heat win went to Showtime Chase Johnson in the number 5, followed by Tyler Bickford in the 2nd place spot. Logan Perriman got the 3rd place spot, and Corey Tesner rounded out that 4th place spot. Michael Durham Jr. from Burnside, Kentucky got the top 5 spot, and Nicholas Maynard brought home the 6th place spot. James Fountain will get the 7th place spot, and that'll round out Heat 1. We'll switch over here to, well, they currently just rounded out tonight's feature, and it was Tyler Bickford that was business there at the end. He was able to pull away for a 1.5 second victory here tonight to kick off the season here. For Season 2, Michael Durham Jr. drove his way back up through the field for a 2nd place finish, followed by Showtime Chase Johnson. They'll round out the top 3 podium spots. Corey Riptide Tesner in the number 8 Maccabee Auto Services Super Late Model drove his late model back up here, damaged to a 4th place finish, and Logan Perriman from Nancy, Kentucky will lead the most laps here tonight, but he'll got to bring it home for a top 5. Nicholas Maynard will go a lap down there, but he'll finish in the 6th place spot. And James Fountain will get the final 7th place spot here tonight, minus 37 laps after some damage with the outside wall. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the final results here from the Lanier Speedway live here on the Booty Scoot Racing channel. This has been the All Out Dirt Tour Season 2 kickoff race live from the Lanier Speedway. For the All Out Dirt Tour, this is the Booty Scoot Racing channel, reminding you to tune in tomorrow night for the Madness Racing League Xfinity Series live from the Gateway International Worldwide Technology Raceway in Missouri. It's going to be one hell of an event. It is the regular season finale. We'll catch you then tomorrow night. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for tuning in here tonight. Tyler Bickford takes the season opener.
Plays out there, check out this dope shit, man.
Players selling down, we getting paid. Another day, another dollar living in the bay. Hustling for my baby, trying to play in my escape. I ain't staying in the matrix, really trying to get my